Should we be good now? All right, take 3 on this broadcast. If you're just joining us, the Raptors are up 4-1. We're already halfway through this game after quite a bit of confusion trying to get this app to work and eventually having to switch over to Facebook. So the game is going on, so we're just trying to find an opportunity to broadcast and tell you what's happening. So far the Raptors doing pretty good. And like I said, 6 minutes left in the second period. Raptors got a 4-1 lead. And I see we have a couple of viewers joining us here, so that's a good sign. I feel like I've been talking to nobody for the past 30 minutes. I think I have. Great save there by Pappas. Another save, and Pappas freezes the puck. Yeah, I see 6 people logged on now. So this is officially our backup plan when the app goes down. We have no idea why the app went down, but you're not going to get the scoreboard here. We'll have to tell you what's going on. 6 minutes left in the second, and Raptors are up 4-1. Go to Facebook. All right, here comes Quimby. Looks up to Schulteis. Schulteis loses it. And the Raptors come away with it. Looks like Hernandez there. Good hustle, gets to it, enters the zone, looks at his options, and finds Schulteis. But he loses it, and then it comes back out of the zone. Slater back to chase. And he's looking over to Seguin, decides to take his time behind the net. He reverses it, goes to the right side. Up to Schulteis. Oh, Schulteis couldn't quite get there in time. Somehow the Raptors still get a zone entry. And now Seguin centers one over to Hernandez. Hernandez has Schulteis in front of the net, but lost the puck on his skate and couldn't get it to his blade quick enough. And now Slater turns and fires one. Good save by the Swamp Rabbits goalie. 4:48 left in the second, 4-1 in favor of the Raptors. If you're just joining us, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Finally, it looks like we have a platform here that we can broadcast on Facebook as a backup when that happens. 4:46 left in the second. Raptors are up 4-1. And a good opportunity here as Cameron centers one for Bledsoe, which sails high. Bledsoe tries to backhand one over to Gammers. Silcott trying to get that puck on his blade. Couldn't do it. Great job by Moore to step in and take that one away. White comes away with it. Center of the ice. Turns and fires one. Bledsoe shoots one wide. Oh, Sidney White blows a tire and goes down. And that puck comes all the way back behind our net. 4 minutes left in the second. Raptors on top 4-1. Bledsoe over to Silcott, but I'm sorry, that was maybe Cameras. Yeah, Bledsoe over to Silcott, and then that's going to be offsides. Shabbat lines up. Snyder to his right, Flood to his left. This one comes out to Flood. The Raptors kind of struggling to get possession on the puck here in the neutral zone. White looks up, doesn't have anybody, decides to take it himself. Finds Shabbat, who looks at a short pass over to Snyder. White steps in, holds the point. Good job. Shabbat now into the corner around the net. looks up to his point and finds Moore, who again goes for that one-timer. Settling that puck and taking a good hard wrist shot might have been the better move there. White back in our zone. Looks up, stretch pass to Flood, tape to tape. Flood looks behind him, finds Shavit. Shavit gets jammed up, and that one comes out of the zone. Moore, tight vicinity, finds White over on the boards. White chips that one up to the Swamp Rabbits defender. 2:40 left in the second. The score is still 4-1 Raptors. Now Shavit with the puck. All alone. He goes to the sides, goes ahead and passes it anyway. He could have skated that one in. Quimby, Shavit, both battling for the puck. Shavit comes away with it. Oh, centers one to Schulteis, but Schulteis didn't get there in time. That one comes all the way down. Ezel on the goal line, controls it. Finds Quimby up on the boards. Quimby makes one move and then sends it over to Hernandez. Hernandez with a dangle, dirty dangle, and a backhand. Good shot by Hernandez and great move, but the goalie saved it. Speaking of good moves, Swamp Rabbits hopping right through our defense. And now we're back in the defensive zone trying to get the puck out. 1:23 left in the second. 4-1. Raptors on top. Quimby helps Ezel get that puck out of the zone. And now Schulteis on the forecheck. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on, and the ref has had enough. He decides to send Quimby and one of the Swamp Rabbits, both of them, to the box. They're just going to call roughing on both of them. They both went down, and it looks like as I moved the camera from right to left and followed the puck, then right behind the play on the boards, they were kind of chirping and pushing and shoving. So we still got 5-on-5 hockey here after that call. 1:06 left in the second. It was one on each. They should, but... All right, Slater kind of loses that one. Comes back out of the zone. Seguin chases it back behind the net. Up to Silcott. Couldn't settle that one. 40 seconds left in the second. Raptors go for a change on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, I thought Jack was coming in.
Oh, in the box?
Yeah.
Bledsoe lines up. Wins it back to White. White jams it up the strong side. Bledsoe gets there, turns and fires one. That one goes to the corner. Bledsoe centers it for Cammers. And Cammers and Silcott both getting a couple of opportunities there. And as that goalie scrambles, he makes a couple of good saves. So no goal. 14 seconds left in the second. And Quimby's still in the box. But we have 5-on-5 hockey here. Bledsoe lines up for this face-off. He's got Silcott to his left and Cammers on the right. Moore and White, that great defensive pairing, is on the back side of things. White sends one in nice and hard. It goes just off the side of the net. And as the clock winds down here, the Raptors are going to go into the third period with a 4-1 lead, which is exactly what they need right now. Due to our technical difficulties, I didn't really get a lot of intro to this game, but this is a pretty important win here for the Raptors, as both the Swamp Rabbits and the Raptors are tied for second place with at least one or two other teams. It is a logjam for second place. The Jacksonville Junior Icemen are the team to beat here. They've already won 3 of their first 3 games, so they're all but guaranteed a spot in tomorrow's championship. But we got 3 teams here, the Raptors, the Golden Bears, and the Swamp Rabbits, who are scrambling and trying to get that second spot. So right now, based on goal differential, the Swamp Rabbits have us by 1. But a victory here, hopefully with a good goal differential, will really fare well for the Raptors going into tomorrow's 4th game against the Golden Bears in the morning. Golden Bears are going to play the Savannah Ghost Pirates this afternoon, which is on all but guaranteed victory for them, as the Ghost Pirates appear to be the lowest ranked team of the teams in this tournament. So the Bears are probably going to win that one. So right now, with this 4-1 lead, the Raptors ideally will have a strong third, keep their energy and momentum going, find the back of the net a few more times, and increase that goal differential. Shavit back to Slater. Looks over to Sega. He's got him. Sega sends it into the zone. The defender is able to get there. And now we got some back and forth hockey in the neutral zone. Snyder over to Slater. Slater makes a move, loses it. Now it's going to be offsides as the puck chips out of the zone just over the blue line. A full 13 minutes was put on the clock for this third period. 12:27 left in the game right now. They don't have any time on the clock for the Quimby penalty, so I'm not really sure when he gets back on the ice. Good job by Seguin, pinching up on that one, taking it deep into the corner, behind the net, centers one. Oh, good opportunity there for Schulteis. Right place at the right time. Great save by the goalie, though. And Schulteis, the beautiful look up to Bledsoe. And a great job by Bledsoe getting right in front of the net, and then Schulteis finding him. But another good save. So 12 minutes left in the game here. You're not using this?
No, I don't need to. Go Sid!
Sidney White back into the Raptors zone. Gets that up to Schulteis. Schulteis trying to find Hernandez. That pass is intercepted. Moore comes away with it. Looks over to Quimby, who's finally out of the box. And Schulteis again looking over for Hernandez. Can't find him. The Rabbits send that one down the ice, but White is there to gobble it up. And get it into the zone. Here comes Hernandez into the corner. Good hit by Quimby. And a penalty on Quimby, but looked like a big hit, but a clean hit to me. I don't know what they think he did, but Quimby's going right back in the box. Oh, I guess it's contact to the head. But I'm not sure how he could. He's about a foot shorter than the guy he hit. So that's a load of malarkey. They're going to give him a 2 and 10, and the coach sends Flood over to join him. So with 11 minutes left in this game, Quimby is all but done. And I personally disagree with that call. Doesn't matter what I think. No, he's too short to hit him in the head. The guy he hit was a foot taller than him.
There's no head contact.
Swamp Rabbits with their first real threat of the past 10 minutes or so. A good shot there on Pappas. But Carter makes a great save. Swamp Rabbits send one in. Inadvertent whistle by the ref. He acknowledges it, points him to himself, and says, "Sorry, guys," but Pappas made a glove save, and I think the ref thought the puck settled in his glove, but it actually trickled out. 10:45 left in the game. Still 4-1 Raptors. Look at that guy. White reverses it behind the net, looks up to Snyder, who finds Shabbat. Shabbat's got 1-on-5 here, it looks like. Takes it all the way in and then centers it, looking for Snyder. And the Rabbits get that one down the ice. White rims it around to Snyder, who's got Shabbat all alone if he can find him. He put that puck up to Shabbat, but Shabbat couldn't settle it. And if he had, that would have been a 1-on-0 scenario because the Rabbits were going for a change at that particular point in time. Now Shabbat has a 1-on-4 again. Good job by Zell chipping that one up to Shabbat, who sends it into the zone and goes for a change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 seconds left on this penalty kill. With 9:25 left in the third. Ezel wins the puck in the corner. Loses it onto the point, though. Jenkins now chases that puck behind the net and then chips it up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe finds Schulteis, but they connected on the pass, but lost it. That one trickles in nice and slow to the goalie. He's going to freeze that puck. The power play for the Rabbits is over. We're back to full-strength hockey here with 8:55 left in the third. 4-1, still the score. I think all the scoring happened before people even joined us. So nobody's seen any goals. Oh well. All right, Menendez looks for Schulteis. Schulteis, hard shot, sails wide. Slater looks up. Loses it. And we got the Rabbits coming back the other way with some speed. They turn in center one. Nobody home. And Bledsoe controls the puck at a dangerous part of the ice. Skates it out. Seguin on the right side. Had one more move to make, and he had the whole center of the ice, but the Rabbits break that one up. A little bit of chatting going on here. There are a couple of hits going on, and then I think it's this kid number 17 here with the Rabbits. It's getting a little bit. They're getting a little bit pushy, shovey. No call though. Ref's letting them play. icing. So now we're coming back down. 7:39 left in the game.
Here's JJ. I haven't seen him out in a long time.
Jack's back on the ice.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Shabbat lines up here with Cammers and Silcott. It's an interesting combination. I guess that Quimby penalty is changing things up a little bit. Good shot there by White. The goalie makes the save. Silcott on the back check. Over to Shabbat. Shabbat gets tripped, and there's no call on that. And Shabbat goes down again. Got the Swamp Rabbits, so they're going to call a hook on that, surely. No, that was a hook on Sydney. They didn't call that one either. The refs are just letting them play at this point, so they're going to have to be careful before this gets out of hand. 6:31 left in this game. 4-1 Raptors lead still. All right, Hernandez with the puck. Skates it out and sends it up to Flood. Flood puts on the Jets. Hard shot on net. Rebound opportunity, but nobody was there yet.
Oh,
6 minutes left in this game now. Snyder sends it back to Ezel, who pushes it up. Strong side of the ice. Snyder battling. They got a couple players here that are looking at the ref more than they're looking at the puck, trying to get a call. Hernandez now. The puck makes a move to Snyder. Snyder loses it on the blue line. And both teams here have slowed down quite a bit. They finally decide they're going to call a penalty. This one's going to go on Flood. Flood's a pretty physical player, a little overdue for a penalty, so he's going to go to the box. And with 5:33 left in this game, the Raptors are going to be on the penalty kill. Seguin falls to his knees with effort, trying to get that puck out. He does. But then it comes right back in. That's going to be offsides on the Rabbits. 5:22 left. 4-1. The Raptors. And you can tell the sense of urgency has kind of dwindled for the Raptors now. Although in these tournaments, they need to keep that going because goal differential is really important. There we go. Seguin with a good hard play on the puck. 1 minute left on this penalty kill. .427 left in the game. Slater back behind the net. Makes a move. Looks up. loses it. Schulteis there to help out. He sends that one up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe kicks it to his blade. He's looking for help. Nobody's there. Here comes White, the defenseman, to help out. Sends that one in at a good angle. Bledsoe takes advantage of that and turns the backhand one from the right side, and it goes wide. Actually, it pops just over the net. I think one quick move right to the middle of the ice, and he would have had a lot higher percentage shot because he had room. 10 seconds left on the kill. 3:41 left in the game. Good pressure by Shabbat there. And Shabbat gets tripped as he tries to center the puck. If he had made that last move without going down, he would have had all the time and space. That would have been a 1v0 situation. So they're going to call 17 from the Rabbits here with a trip. Poor Quimby still sitting in the box after that 2-10 call on him. So 3:33 left on the clock here. And the Raptors have a power play. Somehow the Rabbits are able to skate that puck out of the zone, though. And White takes that puck behind the net and resets. Looks up to Flood. He had him. They just couldn't settle that pass. The accuracy is there. I think it's just a really powerful, hard pass from White. So any error in getting there, quick enough or just positioning your blade to the point that you can receive a pass with that power, it's going to be tough to settle it. Snyder comes away with it. Over to Moore. Moore looks up, punches it up to Snyder, but Shabbat actually comes away with it. Shabbat turns and backhands one to the middle, looking for Snyder, but that pass is intercepted. It comes out of the zone, and now Moore to White with the D-to-D pass. Shabbat over by the scorer's table, loses it, and the Rabbits send that one deep into the zone. They're going to call icing and blow the whistle. 2:44 left in this game, and we got a minute 17 or so, maybe a minute 11. I can't really tell. That clock's a little bit janky on the Raptors power play. So thanks again for those of you who are joining us here on Facebook after we had technical difficulties. I'm not sure if you guys even got to see any of the goals. I think it was 4-1 when everybody finally joined on the feed. So maybe they'll give you something here in the last couple of minutes. Schulteis. Oh, look at this. Bledsoe. Man. 2 players right in front of the net and couldn't get a good hard shot off. Jenkins turns and fires one. And the Rabbits try to center that puck. Good push by them, but couldn't get a shot off. And now the Raptors send it down the ice. Schulteis on the forecheck. Hernandez pushes in. We got Bledsoe now coming away with it. Sends it over to Ezel. Ezel has time. He takes that puck up the right side and sends it deep into the zone. 1:46 left in the game. We're down to the final 10 seconds, so the Raptors power play. Ezel turns and fires one, and Bledsoe had his stick in the right position, but just couldn't get that deflection. Good job by Bledsoe there, centering the puck, and then Bledsoe turns and fires one, top shelf. How's that for a goal for you? So Bledsoe makes this a 5-1 game with 1:26 left, just as we got back to full strength, and that is Bledsoe's 6th, 7? No. That's only his 2nd goal tonight, but a great goal by Bledsoe. So with 126 left, Shabbat, Silcott, and Cammers line up. Quimby, poor Quimby, is still in the box. Slater looks up, finds Silcott, catches it on his backhand, screams up the left side of the ice. Good job by the Swamp Rabbits, separating him from the puck. Uh-oh, that one's going to be offsides. And with the goal differential of only 4 here, the clock is still stopped. They don't do run clock unless the goal differential is 5 or more in this tournament. Slater, right side of the ice, decides to take it in. He rolls deep into the corner, loses it into the opposite corner. Silcott kicks it to his blade and then pokes it up to Cammers right in front of the net. Couldn't get a shot off. 40 seconds left in this one. Swamp Rabbits trying to make something happen. Offsides. 33 seconds left. 5-on-5 hockey as the Raptors continue to carry this 5-1 lead deep in the third. And Quimby still in the box. I think Quimby, you know what? He should be out by now. He's about a minute past he should be out. Hernandez looks up. He's got Flood. Flood centers it over to Snyder. Hernandez comes away with it. Shots deflected up and over the net. Snyder, 6-5. 4 seconds left. Slater. Slater sends one in and right out the face mask of one of their defenders. That's what face masks are for. The Raptors are going to win this game 5-1, and then they're going to gain that goal differential of 4. And we'll just have to watch the standings and see what that does. But that puts them in a situation where they really are going to want to beat these Golden Bears tomorrow morning. I think we'll be coming live at you from 7:40 a.m. for the Golden Bears, and I really hope we can get our technology working, and that app is going to allow us to stream on YouTube again. So once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, but thanks for joining us. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just go finish.